Yes, looks like we're live. Okay, so please react in the chat in any way you like, just by putting a little emoji, so that I make sure that it's not only me who can see and hear myself well. If you have any issues throughout the webinar with anything with the quality of the sound or the video or anything else, please let me know about it in the chat. I'm constantly looking at it here on my side. Okay. Hello from Armenia, hello Diana, and hello everyone. I'm very happy to welcome you on this Tilda webinar dedicated to the reviewing the best landing pages created without any code on Tilda throughout the year 2023. Okay, so our goal today is to check out some of the amazing landing pages that were created without any code this year on Tilda. I will show you these landing pages, but not only that, but also, let's say, my ultimate goal and my desire would be that after this webinar, you have a clear idea on, first of all, the structure of landing pages, the goal of landing pages, what is a good and a bad landing page, and also I will be happy if you could pick some ideas so that you can use them for your own projects in the future. So that's why I will be very curious to get to know you. Please use the chat to introduce yourself if you feel like. I'll be very curious to know if there are any designers, marketers, entrepreneurs, or any other people that are watching and listening to this webinar, because I will try to adjust my video to you guys. So let's make it interactive. Okay, just let me know what are you interested in, and so on and so forth, so that I will be able to understand what we should put a highlight on and what we can skip. Very well. So just a little organizational moment. Our webinar is meant to last for about an hour. We can make it shorter or longer according to your needs, of course, and to the number of questions. So I always encourage you to ask as many questions as you can, because this is the informal interaction. So I'll be happy to receive questions from you. I'll be happy to answer the questions that we have received over these days on our social media. And for those busy guys and girls who have to leave in the middle of the webinar, no worries. Those who registered for the webinar, you will receive in your inbox tomorrow the link to this webinar. It's going to be saved on our YouTube channel. For those who did not register to the webinar, just check it out in the description. You can register to this and upcoming webinars. And also, this webinar will be saved on our YouTube channel, so please follow us on YouTube so that you will not miss this one and upcoming webinars about web design, marketing, entrepreneurship, and all things no code. All right, great. I think we are good to start. I hope everyone joined. Everyone who wanted to joined. Very well. So let me introduce myself very quickly. I'm Elizabeth, and I'm Global Content Manager on Tilda. And so today me and together with my colleagues, we selected several outstanding, let's say, landing pages. But before going there and breaking down why these landing pages seemed special to us, because every day until that there are thousands of websites that are being created, and landing pages they form the bigger number of all the websites created on Tilda. Why is that, and what is the landing page? Okay, let's start from the beginning. And to answer this question, I will answer it very quickly. But if you want a little bit more detailed view on that, or if you feel like you need to have more information about what landing page is and how to create one and how to make it really efficient, you can use our free course on Tilda Education, which is called How to Build a Landing Page, a free course book. Okay, the link, I will ask my colleagues to add it to the description after this webinar, but for now you can just Google how to build a landing page, Tilda Education, and you should find it very easily. So it's a free course of 5 chapters that describes in detail everything about the landing page structure, the landing page goal, the design aspects, and performance, the promotion of landing pages, etc., etc. So it makes really, it is designed for dummies, for those people who have never ever had to actually face this task of creating a landing page, because it's common practice that a lot of marketeers or people who are not web designers have to suddenly create a landing page, for example, for an event, right? Or for an MVP, if you're an entrepreneur or startup, or right? So many times web designers they feel confident in creating landing page. Instead, people who are working in digital marketing, perhaps, or in digital in general, they don't face this kind of tasks every day. But when they face one, they want to be ready, right? And if you are one of those potential people who might receive this kind of task, for example, if your company launches a new product and you want to make a little promotion, or if you work, let's say, for a band that has a new tour, and you need to create a website, a little landing page for the tour of your band, that will be very useful just to know how to create it, because it's very easy nowadays. You don't need to code, you don't need to design, everything is pre-designed, everything is already foreseen, and people thought about everything basically. So you can use templates, you can use pre-designed animations, and you can make your landing page looking stunningly great. Okay, so having said that, let me just show you what resource we used to choose these landing pages that were created over this year. So we used madeontilda gallery. It's the selection of the best websites created on Tilda, and you can sort them as you can see here: business, online store, event, long reads, etc., etc. And among those websites that are carefully chosen by our designers, we chose these landing pages that I'm very happy to introduce and to show you now. Okay, let's start. So we are getting started from the innovative IT company that is created that creates web projects, high-level web services, and product design for companies. So these are the services. So let's see what makes this landing page special. First of all, landing page, the goal of any landing page is very simple, is to motivate a person to perform an action, right? That's why we call a CTA, or call to action, the most important element of any landing page. What is the CTA? So on this page, for example, on this very first hero section, you have this huge button that takes a lot of space, and also with its little animation, as you can see, there is a color inversion. When you hover over this button, it becomes a bit bluish, let's say, and starts to be of the same color of the button here on top in the menu tab, which is called Discuss a Project. And so this button is a CTA for this website. So they want me, as a website visitor, leave a request for their company, for their design agency apparently, to leave a request to become a potential client. So in other words, they are gathering leads, right? Please let me know if you are not familiar with the concept of lead generation, or if you have some difficulties in understanding what exactly lead is, because sometimes people use this word for many different in many different occasions, let's say. So if you struggle with that, please let me know. I will try to get a bit into details about that. If everything is good, we'll just continue. So, first of all, yes, there is a big CTA button in the middle, and if I click on it, it opens a pop-up nicely designed with the rounded corners, just like the whole design. So it creates some unity, those corners. You see the button here and the button in the menu, they have both rounded corners, as this pop-up online form. And in this online form, I'm asked to provide my name, my email, and my phone number, and etc. So for you, if you are about to create one, please take into consideration, especially if you live and if your potential clients live in Europe and in the United States, that the privacy policy is an essential thing, okay? Because there are some laws, there are some GDPR law and California law and some others that really can, you can be punished badly, let's say, in case you ignore this little request, okay? So requirement. So please don't forget to use this little checkbox and make it obligatory for all the online forms that you're using, because you are gathering the personal data of your users, and in order for them to share it, and everything you want to ask is a personal data, okay? Your name, your phone number, your email, your address, anything that comes to your mind is personal data, okay? So just create a little privacy policy. There are a lot of online generators, whatever. It's very easy, it doesn't require a lot, but then you will comply with the legislation. Okay, so this online form is very nice because it's very simple and very concise. Just 3 things are asked: name, email, and phone number, and you send the request. This way, this agency, basically, they create a base of contacts, right? So the contact base that they can then use according to their necessities. They can use it to send a newsletter, right? They can use it to send promotional offers, right? Special offers, for example, a Christmas offer or something like that. They can also called, right, the very first section of the website, it sends a very clear message of what they do. We are experts in building complex web projects, high-load web services, and product design. It's very important that the message is concise, is very short, easy to read, and that it conceives the clear message, okay? That it's very clear. And here it seems to be the case. The mouse cursor is animated as well. This is a code animation, very nice. So they show their, of course, their basically it's their specialty, right? So they're specialized on web projects, so they have to show how good they are in web design. So that's what they are doing across the entire page. So here on the second section, what do they say? They explain it a little bit in detail about what exactly they do, and on top of that, they design it in a very interesting way, because they put a kind of a piece of interface, right? So it looks like buttons, but it's not a button. It's just the element design, the design element. And on the background, you see some 3D shady objects moving on their own. They're not connected to my movements, the mouth movements or the scroll. So they're just looped, and yeah, this way it's kind of a decorative elements. Okay, the next section is what we offer. So in other words, is the section about services, right? And how they put it into nice for let's say cards. Pay attention to the rounded corners and pay attention to the 3D objects. 3D objects are quite trendy nowadays, and this year especially, and so they play on those trends. Then they are showing the technologies they're using, and there they have a subtle animation. As you can see, if I hover over the logo of each of these companies that they're highlighting, the logo becomes colorful, right? Otherwise, it's black and white. This is a nice little animation, nice little idea to keep in mind for your future projects. Why not? Right, so then how we work, this is probably the funniest design section, let's say, of this website, because you see what happens. When I hover over each of the cards, two things happen. The card shifts a little bit, and an object, this 3D illustration, appears in different angles of the rectangular or maybe squared card. So it's fun. It engages you as a visitor, and it probably contributes to your to how long you spend on the website, right? So it decreases the bounce rates. It makes you stay longer on the page in other ways, right? Cool. And then finally, there is another online form. This time it's not a pop-up, but it's exactly the same one. And I'm sure that all the data is sent to the very same CRM system or database, whatever they use. But it is designed differently. And that's another idea of any landing page, which should be accepted and applied, I think, to any landing page design. So the idea is you need to put more than one CTA throughout the page. You cannot have only one button, and if you have one, it's okay to add another one in the menu, and it's okay to add another section in the middle of the page, and then in the very end of the page, like here, especially in the end, in the beginning, because these are the most scanned let's say scanned parts of the website or of the page, because what is in the middle we tend to skip, and then we want to go straight to the end or straight to the beginning. So in the end, in the beginning, put the most important thing, and the most important thing for the landing pages is the online form. So here we go, again, rounded corners, so very nicely unified design. The colors and the typography is unified as well. The mouse cursor is nicely animated. So this is fairly easy to create a landing page like that. Okay, this animation, looped animation in the beginning, is basically a video. It's a looped video that you can use as a background, and that's what they are doing. Okay, so it's also something you just upload it and it's there. So it's not a rocket science, and you can totally create a page like this until maybe not in a couple of hours, but in a couple of days for sure. Okay, so that was the first website that I wanted to show you, and now let me just quickly check the chat, because I see there are a lot of messages. Let me see if there are any questions already. I'm more into marketing, but let's say I'm not an expert, Federico is saying. Okay, very well. If you're more into marketing, that's a very nice choice to attend this webinar, because the majority of webinars on Tilda, they are dedicated to design, but this time landing pages are for marketers for sure. I hope you will learn something, and please ask any questions if you have them. Then Diana is writing, I'm digital marketing specialist, UI UX designer. Very nice to have you here. Then there is a question, can a landing page have a link to a blog post? But definitely, yeah. So to make a link on anything, you can basically put a link on the bottom, right? So the bottom here. You can also assign a link to any word, phrase, or any text element, or any other elements. For example, these 3D elements, you can make them clickable with a link to anything. So you can either make a link, so-called anchor link, that will bring your visitors to the next or to one of the sections on the same page, or you can use the external link and send them elsewhere. And if you have a blog on another platform, or if you have a blog on Tilda, which there will be one of the examples of the landing pages that comes with the blog, integrated blog of the company, you can totally do that. All right. More questions. How can I link properly my blog post with my homepage? Google Console says I have problems with indexing. Oh, yeah, Google Console is quite problematic services, if I have to be honest. you will have to spend some time with Google Console and with the indexation, but most probably the things to fix are on the Google Console side. Otherwise, if you're trying to fix the indexation problems, you can use actually our SEO tutorial to see how it all goes, or if not, just go to the Tilda Help Center. You can Google it, Tilda Help Center, and just type your question. And if you cannot find any answer in the entire Google, in the Google Help Center and in Tilda Help Center, please feel free to contact our support team. They will be more than happy to guide you through this process. Is it already built on Tilda, the privacy policy, I mean? Yeah, so for the privacy policy, this is the example of it. The privacy policies totally can be built on Tilda. You can check the privacy policy of Tilda itself. We created it on Tilda. So basically, it's the text that you have to put in a nice layout, and you can make a Tilda page. So you can just add another page to your project, call it policy as they did here, and add all the necessary text. And you can see here how they use the links assigned to certain parts of the text. Right, and they keep the menu, which helps to keep even the privacy policy page work for marketing purposes. Very nice. Okay, another question: is it possible to get the business plan? Make a site with wait a second. Make a site without Tilda domain, and then unsubscribe with the created. Okay, so if I understood correctly. The question is about the Tilda plans, so the Tilda pricing plans. Well, let me quickly show you the Tilda pricing plans and explain a little bit better in case, since there is a question. So on Tilda, it works very easy, very straightforward. There are three plans. One is free forever. So when you sign up into Tilda, you can activate the 14 days free trial with the personal plan. So I will now explain what's the difference between personal and free plan. And then after that, if you decide not to buy the paid plan, you can remain with the free plan, and you can remain there forever, and you can publish your page. It does not prevent you from publishing, but it has some limitations, of course. So limitations are the following: you cannot use on the free plan, you cannot use all the blocks, and we have a huge library of almost 600 pre-designed blocks. You still can use Zero Block if you know what it is. Zero Block is a built-in web design editor into Tilda. You cannot, on the free plan, you cannot use any e-commerce features. You cannot use CRM features. So you cannot create a shop, a store, okay, and things like that. You cannot create an online course. So all the extra, let's say, or extra features are not included, of course, into the free website, but you can into the free plan. But you can what you can do is a simple page made of simple blocks, just to test it, or just to to store some information that you want to have online, layout in a layout as a website, right? So you still can use templates on the free plan, etc., etc. Then we have two paid plans, personal and business. So the difference is that the main difference is that on business plan you can have 5 websites, on personal plan you can have only 1 website, but one website includes 500 pages. Okay, so you can create up to 500 different pages within one project. Then you can also assign the custom domain there. You have access to all the blocks, you have access to all the features, all the e-commerce features, whatever is included on Tilda, you can use it. And so the price is $10 per month. And for the business website, on top of the fact that you can connect 5 different domains and have 5 different websites with 500 pages in each of them, you can also use the code export in case you need it, and and some other things. If you pay, for example, annually, you can take away the label, the little footer that says made on Tilda, but normally it does not disturb a lot. Okay, so I hope it makes sense. For the question, is it possible to change the personal plan to business anytime? Absolutely, you can always switch to any of those, between any of those three plans at any time, and we will recalculate automatically the days and the remaining money and anything. So all the calculations will be provided, and in case you already paid, I don't know, for a business plan for 6 months, and then you suddenly want to switch to the personal, then the personal will be extended, of course, it will be longer than 6 months, etc. So we really want to make sure that you don't lose money. Nice. Yeah, just paying the difference, exactly. Great. Is there going to be any offer for the Black Friday? Federica is asking. Well, for the Black Friday, I'm not. Let's see. Let's say. Let's wait for the Black Friday and see if there is any special offer. Okay, that will be my answer to you. Perfect. Thank you. Diana says. Thank you very much for the questions, and let's get into the landing pages, back to landing pages, right? So let me reload this one because it's really cool. You see, so this is the next web page, landing page, that is made for the content creators. So it's basically the agency that connects creators to the businesses that need some content, and so yeah, you get the UGC content. Very nice. So look at this quite complex design of the hero section of this page. You have, first of all, the product itself. On the right, you have a looped showroom, my God, how you call it? Show reel, with the cut of the videos. I'm guessing created by the creators working with this company, right? Then in the middle of the page, you have a little card with the rounded angles that is showing the logos of the social media that you can use those this content for, right? And on the very left, this rectangular card basically is the most important thing because it gives you the message, the information, concise phrase saying what this company is all about. So they say, we produce viral ad content that increases your sales, right? So they say what, and they say why you need them, and what exactly they provide. And then there is a nice button with a gradient, also a trendy trend for web design in 2023. If I hover over this button, the gradient switches the sides, right? You can see that two colors they swap. Voila. And so these are the three key elements of this hero section, right? Then there are many little details like this little icons here, the entire screen. If you start to look at these grid lines, which is also trendy way of designing your web page to leave the grid lines visible, then you can realize that all of these screen is designed as if it was a let's say a camera preview, right? On top you have menu with the buttons that are of course interactively, and they react on your hover. But the coolest thing is that if I click on this calculate the price button, which is the most inviting button here, what happens? I don't end up on the let's say boring online form. No, they actually propose me to answer 5 questions, after which they said they're gonna calculate price for my viral ad, and it's really cool. So let's try it. And this questionnaire made with, you see, made with a third-party service that they nicely introduced into Tilda. So this is a pop-up with the HTML code, because you can use HTML code for both zero block and standard blocks on Tilda. And basically with this, you can do whatever. You can embed any service you want. And so they embedded this nice questionnaire service. And let's just quickly go through the questions because it's very fun. The types of questions, pay attention on the types of questions and how easy it is to reply to them, right? So what type of content do you need? Okay, let's say video. Do you want a pack of video creatives? And then they explain that ordering packs is more profitable. Okay, let's say I don't need a pack. Down here there is a percentage of how many questions I've gone through already, and so that I can estimate that, you know, it's satisfying to see this line, because yeah, it prompts me to feel that it's almost over, right? Have you ever ordered viral video ads before? No, it's the first time. Then they take $80 for analysis. So let's better say yes, I have. Very nice. How many video creatives do you need? And now it's a fun way of answering the questions of this question. So it's from 0 to 100. Let's say I need only one. Next, do you have references? Yes. No. Yes. Let's say yes. Do you need content ASAP, or you're okay with waiting? I'm ready to wait. Okay. 77% done. By the way, there are more than 5 questions. I don't know if you noticed, but you're already there. You want to finish it, right? And that's also kind of a marketing technique that always works. Is this the first time you've come to us? Yes. Then it's a 10% discount. Yes, I'm the first time here. How did you find out about them? Okay, let's say social networks, calculating the result, and the result is shown here. So this is quite a generous way because they show you immediately the result without putting you into trouble in as many other companies do. What they do, they put you through the questionnaires. So then you gave some time to this questionnaire. You really want to know the final result. And then the final question would be, can you please give us your email address, and we're gonna send you the result over there. And of course, like the majority of people would say, yeah, okay, I wasted all my time, all these minutes of my precious time online for them. So I really wanted a result, and whatever, I'll give them my email. And then after they start to use your email in their marketing activities, which is quite smart. These guys are nice. They're not asking my email, and they immediately calculate the price. And then they still add a button, leave a request, which finally asks my personal data. And pay attention again, the privacy policy checkbox is here, and it's already checked for me. Which is very nice. And again, only 3 input fields. Pay attention to this as well. Sometimes you need more information, you feel you need more information, but actually the less information you ask, the more the chances increase that you're gonna receive more replies, actually, because people are lazy and every new input field is a pain in the ass, as you know. Very nice. So this is the hero section. Then what we see, our clients. So this is the typical section for any landing page. If you have anything to be proud about, you should put it on landing page, right? It's the pride moment. So if you're proud about your clients, if your clients have big names, or if you have just a lot of clients like these guys, they just put this infinite line of clients. It's animated and very nice. So I have an impression as a visitor that there are plenty of people that already asked for their services, so maybe I should be confident that they're okay. Then the feedback, this is very important as well, to put the testimonials section, because it actually increases trust enormously, right? Then what else? Some nice animated maps showing the creator's location and the geography. Plenty of information. I wouldn't call this website minimalist. Again, the calculator for the price. You see, people don't mind to repeat themselves. Now, my favorite section of this website is actually animated workflow. So what happens? I'm just scrolling down, and look what happens. The website freezes, I cannot scroll down, and there is a little plane or rocket, right? It's a rocket, of course, plane, appears from the left and starts to move around, and the scroll becomes horizontal. That's a very, very cool design animation technique that basically, encourages you to go through this section again and again and look how cool it is. You can do it faster or slower. We are all kids and we are all very happy to see something like this, kind of a gaming side of the website. And while doing this, you basically get to know the process of how they work. You see the first week, the second week, production, a fifth week, 6th week. So altogether it takes you 6 weeks before order and in between ordering and posting. Nice. Then different pricing, packages, again the calculator, third time, never mind, the fourth one is in the menu over here, and of course the online form in the bottom. Okay, you can all the contact very important, so that people can actually choose what is the preferred channel to contact, to reach out to this company, and then here feel free to contact us. We'll answer all your questions. This is the online form, which actually contains a little bit more than 3 input fields. Here they ask also your brand name, tell us about your brand, the product, and your Telegram account. Again, the privacy policy is here. Okay, voilà. So this is another very effective and very nicely designed landing page. Moving forward, let me just see if you have any questions so far in the chat. And if you have, please don't hesitate and use it now. All right. No questions so far, which is great because we are moving to one of my favorite event landing pages of this selection, which is called Samana. Or Semana. I'm not sure, but anyways, it's the largest family festival in Bali. That's what I'm reading here on the hero section, and that what gives me everything I need to understand what is it all about. So it's an event page, right? And as I said in the beginning, the 3 most popular, let's say, types of landing pages are the event landing page, the product landing page, or the MVP landing page, right? So this is the event one. So people are trying to basically sell tickets for the event, which will take place on the 2nd of December in Bali. Look at the style. It's totally different. It's very island-like Hakuna Matata style of a website. They're using a lot of animation. They're using a lot of colors. They're using a lot of stylish details and characters, as you can see here. So this is the gallery. Could be a normal gallery, but then there's a little girl. You see they just cut it from the background. They put it on their own background. There are some leaves falling down in the background, and it really looks special. Okay, so it really catches your eye. Then after this is very nice section with the leaves going like opening up the section, opening up the text over here. Then I scroll down and there is another gallery which is differently designed. Okay. Always around corners. Remember, it's the 3rd website and the 3rd time that we are using that they're using the rounded corners. So probably it's also a trendy design thing of this year. Right. Then the tickets, the most important part, of course. Again, 3 types of tickets, and if I click buy ticket, for example, what happens is, first of all, very nice loading animation. Then I'm also transferred to I'm not transferred, actually, I stay on the page, which is very nice. It's better to keep the people on the page than to open a new one for them. So what happens is they pop-up appears, with a, basically another, the third-party website service that again was most probably embedded using the HTML code Tilda, which is very nice and allows me to choose as many tickets as I want, and it's very clear how much I should pay, and then continue, and then I move to the payment section. Great. Cancel purchase. And yes, the last section is frequently asked questions, and this section is super nice because it actually it gives you more information about their event, but in a way that is very easy to perceive, right? Because it's a question and answer, and you can click and you can actually interact with the section. So it's not that quite a bit of text, right? And if you just put it as a simple text section, it might be boring, it might be scrolled, but here, if you really want to know how can I buy a ticket, you will click on it and then you will read the answer fully. And then there is a button that leads you to another page, which is the inner page with many more questions that gives you all the details about the event, which is very nice. Okay, so from the design point of view, this is very, very cool. Oh yeah, and another thing is, for example, the partners. If I go to the partners section and look what happens, they don't have the partners yet. They don't really know who will be the partners, or they did not make a deal yet. But what do they actually do? They launch the website. Despite that, they're not waiting for that information to arrive. They launch anyways. Not only they launch, but they also add this page, which is not ready yet at all. What they say information will be updated shortly. They design it nicely and they send you back to main page. So this is a very nice idea because it makes you understand that the partners will come. It creates kind of a suspense. So probably you will even want to come back to this page later to check out the partners, right? Also, it gives you more information rather than less information in case you would just not use this partners page before the partners are confirmed, right? And then it sends you back to the main page, which is probably the goal to keep you on the website as long as possible. Right? And the same thing with the map and schedule. So here they are part of the menu, so they are menu items, but they are kind of grayish, so they are not clickable. And I can feel that they're not clickable, right? Because it's not yet ready. But it's okay because they are still showing it somehow. And I know that soon it's going to be map, and soon they will add schedule so that I want to come back later and check it out. So that's just nice ideas that you may want to save for your future projects, right? Very good. I see some new questions. Let me see. How many customers are on Tilda? Well, there are several millions, let's say. I cannot provide you the detailed number of them at the moment. What was your favorite section of that landing page? Share with us. Yeah, my colleagues are asking me apparently. So my favorite section of this one is clearly the section with the nice animation. Yeah, this one, when the leaves are moving around, and I find it really cool. The scroll animation used for its purpose. Yeah, looks like a game. Exactly. Looks like you are into the game, and it's very nice because yeah, you want to stay there. You want to play, and it keeps you longer on the website. Another question. I follow the rock from Africa, Mali. Really like the Tilda platform, but I'm a very beginner and I would like to learn more about Tilda to become a pro. Well, you're very welcome. Very nice that you discovered us and that you decided to watch this webinar. What I recommend you to start from is probably to let me think. Maybe you want to go to our main page, which is tilda.cc, and scroll through the page just to get to know what we offer. And basically, the Tilda's main feature, the Tilda's main thing is that it's very intuitive. It is created for people like you, beginners who have no idea on how to design it or whatever, as well as for professional designers that can use like all the advanced features like zero block, HTML sections, etc., but also and mainly for the people who have never ever created any kind of the of websites. Another thing, if you really want to get to know web design and learn it, you can first of all, yeah, you can go to this landing page course, which is available for free on Tilda Education, or you can just simply go to Tilda Education. Let me see if I can just quickly move there. Yes, so Tilda Education, tilda.education/en is the online resource from Tilda Website Builder. It's all for free, and it comes with a lot of little guides, articles, and video tutorials on how to create different types of websites according to your needs. So I guess there you will find a lot of nice, valuable insights for your journey, and we'll be happy to assist you. Yeah, reach out on our social media as well. We publish a lot of educational content on Instagram, notably on our blog. We're everywhere actually, in Facebook and LinkedIn, on TikTok, etc., etc. So we'll be very happy to welcome you on in our nice Tilda community. Right. Another question: is there an exact size? Okay, wait. Are there exact sizes, parameters to create a landing page on Figma and then transfer it into Tilda? Yeah, that's a great question. Is there a way to join Tilda community? Okay, so the question about moving from, so if you're a designer and you design your web page on Figma, there is a automatic import from Figma to Tilda. So what you have to Google is Figma to Tilda import, and you will end up on this blog post, which actually features this automatic import. So how it works, it explains everything, but in general it works very easily. Just 3 steps. You prepare indeed your layout on Figma. You follow all these suggestions. So the frame width should correspond to the width of the website on Tilda, etc., etc. Then you group some elements. Then you just copy and paste some API tokens, whatever, from Figma to ZeroBlock. Then you click import, the magic button. You wait for like 3 seconds or maybe 5, depending on the speed of your internet connection, and then you get your layout imported from Figma right into Tilda. All right. So this is really nice feature, and moreover, that's a very nice question, because just in 2 days, so after tomorrow on Thursday, November 23rd, this feature will be launched on Product Hunt. And in case you are a fan of Product Hunt, or you spend some time there, yeah, come and support us. Tilda publishing import of designs from Figma to Tilda. I'll be happy to hear your feedback as well, or whatever you feel like sharing. Nice. Another question is about how to join Tilda community. So Tilda community is basically everywhere on any social media. So just reach out to us with this question, and we're gonna try to guide you according to your needs. So we will propose all the things that we have. Okay. So after importing to Tilda, it will be responsive, or it should be responsive on Figma as well. No, you just create one desktop version of the design on Figma, then you transfer it all to Tilda, and then on Tilda's ZeroBlock, you make it responsive yourself, okay, for 5 different resolutions. Very well. Okay, moving forward, and the next page is really crazy. It's like mind-blowing page. You see, this is the loading animation. So Monster Jam World Finals Nashville, July the 1st is another event website made as a long read, made as a story, but still it's an event landing page event that has already taken place on July the 1st. But I still wanted to show you, because it's like the design of this page is really not typical for a landing page, right? So landing pages, they tend to be a bit like, they play safe, right? They want really they want you to do this little action and to perform what you're there to share your personal information, and to add you as a lead, and they don't want to risk too much, because if you feel like it's too much for you, you will just bounce, you will just close the page. And this one, they really don't care, they're crazy, they want to basically they're giving you the idea of the craziness of the event through the design. Okay, just have a look. Monster Jam, there is no button, huh? This little ticket, it is clickable, yes, but it's not like standing out in the hero section. What stands out is this crazy Jeep or whatever, the car, monster car, with a very nice background. Okay, so I start scrolling. Look how everything moves. Everything is animated here. Then there's a little GIF, and this GIF shows you, gives you the idea of what you're gonna go and see in case you want to buy the ticket to the show. Then a little bit of explanation on the right, the biggest event of the year, one action-packed day, okay, blah blah blah, Monster Jam. So apparently these are the decorated cars that are doing crazy things and constantly risking their life perhaps. At the end of it all, only one driver could be called world champion. Look at the layout of the text. The work with typography is very subtle, which shows the level of designer, right? So here we have the calendar. There are several events, and there are buttons corresponding to each event, which allow you to buy the ticket, which are not operational anymore because these events already have taken places. But anyways, we can just see and maybe learn a little bit of how you could organize a schedule in case your landing page is about events or a series of events, and you need to provide kind of a calendar or schedule. Best track. Yeah, you see, you cannot even read the third word, basically. But it doesn't matter because you have the impression, again, it's like a gamified impression. You have the impression you're inside of this crazy show, that you are taking part of it, right? And then all the cars are introduced, they keep being introduced, and then there is a video, a full screen video, and that gives you the entire idea, if you didn't have one so far, of what's gonna happen on the stadium. Then more events in the future for September and October, and finally tickets. Okay, so this is the craziest, let's say, the craziest landing page. And look at the menu, beautiful. Voila. Okay, so let's move forward. The next one is the AI voice generator. Guys just launched on Product Hunt. And apparently quite successfully, because here you can see they got the #1 product of the day on Product Hunt, which is a great achievement. So what is it all about? You see, this is the clear example of a landing page that wants to play safe. They're professional, they're minimalist, they're trendy, they're colorful but not too much, okay, compared to this monster page, which just blows your mind. This one is basically very normal, but still very effective and very nice landing page that does its job. So its job is to push me into actually trying for free their voice generator. If I click on it, I end up on the basically an online form, which is an external online form, where I'm prompted to log in either with Google or using my email and get to this service, right? But first, let me see how their landing page is organized. So this is the landing page. This is an example of the landing page, not for the event, but for the product. Okay, the guys just launched product, and they need a landing page that will describe what this product is about. A nice idea that you can take home is how they present the audience, the target audience. You see, here are the little personas, probably, the little images of people, which are very nicely put on the solid backgrounds of different colors, of their brand colors, I am guessing, and with a little description: podcaster, curious person, content creator, and educator. So these people might be interested in their AI voice generator, right? Product of the day, very well. Then they're showing the product itself, and they're explaining what it actually does. So you have a screenshot, very, very basic, very easy to make. and it does its job anyway. So because it gives you a real understanding of what it is to use this service, right? Then a lot of like 6 different advantages. Advantages is one of the solid popular section of any landing page that actually gives you the its job is to push you into believing that you actually need this service or product, right? Then product features, nicely designed. Again, look at this. Again, they're cards, and again they're rounded corners, right? And quite pastel tones and colors. Very good. And let me see. No, that's a pity because they're putting this audio thing which is not clickable. I will show you another website where you can actually listen to the audio files right on the page, and here they don't provide this thing. It's a pity because probably they just don't know that you can do that on Tilda. Okay, then there is a quote from the co-founder and CEO and CEO of the company. Use cases, very nicely designed with tabs. I love it. Animated tabs. Look how the background color changes, and you understand that this is something that you want to pay attention to. They want you to pay attention to, I would say. And again, you see this target audience: content creators, educators, businesses, podcasters, and curious people. Nice. Then the testimonials. Very cool. Even cooler that they provide the links to the tweets, so which basically make it credible. Otherwise, a lot of testimonials, they seem a little bit, they appear to be questionable without a link, right? Fill the form. So here they invite you to share your thoughts and suggestions and questions about the product, which actually proves that they are just in the beginning, right? Ready to transform, again, try for free. Again, a section with the CTA, and then the online form. Everything ends with the online form. It's always the case, and this is not an exception, right? And you see this little label madeontilda, which is nicely designed, and it's not really bothering so much. Cool. Let me see if you have any questions so far. I followed the yeah, I think I already answered this question from the Rogba. Okay. I think we're ready to move forward. The next one, yeah, it's quite, I mean, fairly similar, right? Fairly similar page. This is beta, you can already see. So this is the product. Unleash self-personality tests, powerful insights, and personalized actions. Tested, tailored, transformed. So they put the motto in big letters as a header, and then they a little bit explain of what is it all about. Apparently, this is the service offering personality tests that will give you powerful insights. Okay, nicely designed menu with not too many items, which is easy to understand what exactly you need to click. Then the animation starts, the magic starts. So look, as I'm scrolling down, the background color changes, and everything basically changes. You get to know the you get to the horizontal cards. Needless to say, with the round corners, which basically can represent little screens of the mobile phones, iPhones probably, or Android, I don't know how it works. Tests, results, a lot of screenshots, a little bit of images, and yeah, it makes it its job very nice. So it reminds me a Duolingo kind of a service. Nice. Scientific self-discovery allows you to measure, and then you see they also try to make it funnier to read. No one wants to read this kind of bulks of texts, but in case here they make it as if they were tabs. which makes it a little bit easier with colors to read it. All right. Then what we have a little gallery of different advantages, I guess. Each of them ends up with the same button sign up, okay, which again sends me to the external online form that they propose you to fill out. Then a simple 5-step process, and here a very nice and trendy, fairly often used and still efficient animation is used. So what happens is the text on the left is fixed for a certain amount of pixels while you're scrolling down the card. So this is how you get this nice feeling of I don't know, like I have a feeling when I have this kind of animation effect, I feel like as if I'm going through the book, like turning pages one after another. Then some feedback, and feedback you see here. No, sorry, it's not feedback. It's it looks like feedback, but though it shows the audience, some types of people or groups of people who might be interested in their service. Then another colorful and narrow section with the CTA button, which actually gives you finally the link to the product on Google Play and App Store, and fairly similar footer with all the sections of the page. And then if I click on blog, because somebody was asking me about blog, let me just quickly check. Sorry, I think I closed everything. Very bad. Anyways, so there was an external link to the blog. Here. Oh my God. Yes, so this is the blog, external blog made on another platform, and they just made a link to this blog in their footer, right? So very easy, easily done, no problem with that. All right, so let's move on, and here is another landing page dedicated to the application. You can see it right away, because what do you see first? First, you see the picture on the right? So the hero section is divided evenly 50-50. On the right, you see the image of the app in action designed into a phone. And on the left, you see the explanation of what it is all about, and 2 buttons, App Store and Google Play, that clearly indicates that you can go there and download the app for you. Then, very nice design made of full screen cards with different background colors. 3 steps to make you a change leader, right? So they're trying to convince you. So it's a charity app that proposes you to donate some money to some non-profit organizations. And in easy steps, they're trying to explain how it all works. Here they're trying to convince you that nonprofits are verified. Very nice. What is verified? Then a little quote. Very nice work with the typography. A little word from the founder. This is the team quotes. And that's it. So fairly short, very straightforward page, nicely designed, nice colors, nice typography, but nothing special. No crazy animation. Actually, there's no animation at all on this website. Let me see. Just the buttons are slightly animated on hover, but that's it. And it still works very well. Very nice illustrations, quite informal. In the very same style, which the unity of style is very important. So don't mix a lot of typography, don't mix a lot of fonts, don't mix a lot of styles for the illustration, don't mix a lot of colors. Okay, if you use a lot of colors, make sure you know how to use a lot of colors. Otherwise, use 1 or 2 and you're gonna be fine with that, like they do. Right, that was from the previous one. Let me see if there are any questions. I'm having some challenges using emoji on Tilda. Can you please let me know if there is a hack for it, or shall I just avoid it? Yeah, that's a great question. So emoji on Tilda, for the moment, you can use very limited number of emojis on Tilda. You can just Google or use the search on Tilda Help Center, putting the word emoji, and you'll have the list of emojis that are supported on Tilda. But very soon this will be changed. Everything will change, and you will be able to use way more emojis on Tilda websites. Just follow our updates on the social media, our product news. Very soon we're gonna announce it. Okay, thank you for the question. All right, so the next landing page is about the health, kind of a fidelity card, elite card for your health. So this is the landing page for the MVP. It's clearly an MVP, and they're inviting you to register for free, which is for now, because yeah, as they show here on top, first 1,000 members will be free, and then after probably it's gonna be paid if they're able to launch it or not. Great. So moving forward, just to show you how the design works here on the landing page, you have this infinite line with text on top, the button. That is easy. For now, every button that we saw had an animation on hover. So probably it's a good idea to also animate your button on hover in case you have a button on your website. And I guess if you don't have, please add a button. If you have one, please add a hover animation. Then a very nice hover animation. I'm just hovering to the right and to the left with my mouse, and what happens with this card is moving in between the clouds, right? It's very nice as well. Then the gallery that is scrolling for me, making sure that I will see all the pictures and all the possible scenarios of how you take care of yourself and of your health, with some numbers down there. Then another block with another background color. So that's another tip for you to keep in mind. If you change the section, you may want to change the background color so that you clearly draw the border in between the two. Again, rounded corners, classics. Some of the let's say services that they provide, right? Points here, points there. Annual well-being credit, so they explain a little bit how their card works, the cashback, what do you have the cashback on, etc. Then again, the same technique that we have seen recently. They're using the tabs to organize within one page different types of content, right? So it saves you space, and it also creates more interactivity for the visitors. And then finally, it all finishes with the CTA and with the footer, right? With social media, of course, in it. Very nice. Let me see. Our time is almost going to the end. I still have 4 websites I wanted to share. I'm not sure I'm going to show them all. Let me see if there are any more questions. Oh yeah, thanks for the link about emojis. Right. So let me just skip a couple of pages that look pretty much similar. This one is very fun. It's also about the application again, with the style. I will do the following. I will just include all these links to the description of this video, not to take a lot of your time. In case you have any questions about this website, please let us know, and we're gonna check, of course, all the comments under this video after this live stream, so that we're gonna make sure we're gonna answer all the questions. So don't worry if you watch it in recording. Don't hesitate and ask your question in the comments. We're gonna be there for you, and we're gonna provide you with the answer. Okay, and yeah, just something that I have mentioned, what you can include the little audio files within your page that will be actually working on click. Just have a listen. Okay, so this is basically the example of how the AI support service communicates with the client on the phone. It's a very cool service, a very cool AI-based service with a fairly nice design. You see the same thing of having cards on the right and fixed text on the left. A little bit of animation saves you a lot of space and creates engagement. And finally, digital dental assistant, which helps you to avoid going to the doctor and just send them the picture of your beautiful teeth and get a consultation in return. Great idea, great design, nice animation, nice screenshots, a bit more let's say designed than some other screenshots that we've seen today. Again, rounded corners, cards as usual, and the form, yeah, we need your support. So they call out for the support of the user, and they ask for your personal data, of course. And take a look here, they are not providing the privacy policy checkbox, which is very, very risky. Very risky, guys. I hope they will consider adding it. All right, so that was it. Actually, if you want to have more insights, more inspiration, if you need references for your upcoming project, just visit tilda.cc/madeontilda, which is Google madeontilda. You're going to be there, or just click on one of the links in the description of this video. And yeah, here there's thousands, maybe hundreds of amazing websites carefully selected by our designers, by Tilda designers, that actually can be a huge source of inspiration for you, no matter who you are, a marketer, a designer, an entrepreneur, etc., etc. Okay, so with this, I encourage you to follow us on social media. I encourage you to try Tilda and try to create one of the pages on your own using the templates that are let me just show you something. Yeah, the templates that come with the maybe here that are available on all pricing plans, right? And this is just a little glimpse on how the interface of Tilda works. So this is how you create your page, right? For example, you want to add a gallery, you choose the gallery style. Okay, it all works in blocks, so pre-designed blocks. You choose the gallery style, for example, this one, which is an interactive one. You upload 2 pictures and you can show the before and after in one screen, right? Then you can change the background color of the block. It's here actually. Yeah, and you can very quickly launch basically your site, because then after you add another block, you add a block with a button, for example. Right, you stylize your button, etc., etc. So this is how intuitive it is, because there were some people that were a bit worried about if they can actually create a website on Tilda. Yes, you can totally create one, because just because it's so interactive. And then if you have any questions, you click on this question mark on the right right bottom corner, right? You enter any question, for example, emoji. Let's see. Voila, and you have a list of emojis. Someone asked about emoji here. You have an answer right here, right? And then we have a lot of video tutorials that are helping you to understand how to create different types of web page in different ways. And then if you really want to help and you want to talk to our specialist, you can always send us a message over here and reach out to our support. Okay, so I'm very happy to have spent this 1 hour and almost 1 hour and a half with you guys. Thanks a lot for being so active in the chat, for asking a lot of interesting questions. It was my pleasure to be here with you. There will be another webinar in December. Just follow our news. It's going to be on the December 14th, most probably. where we're gonna have another round of reviewing the best websites created in 2023, and maybe some insights about Tilda. So please check out our webinars page and make sure you register for it. It's also free, but it's always nice to save a free spot. Ask more questions, and we're gonna have I hope we're gonna have a nice time during the next live session with you guys. For now, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your questions. Keep asking them if you're watching it in the recording, and see you very, very soon. Thanks for using Tilda. Bye bye.